We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. This evening, we've got a matchup out of the NL Central Division between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Alec Mills is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
And here's Jose Peraza, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for Cincinnati, the shortstop, Jose Peraza.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle. Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Full count to Jose Peraza. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do, work the count and get on base.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch or throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
In is Joey Votto now. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. Mills, a 27-year-old. He was taken in the 22nd round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him. Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
That misses 1-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
In now, Jesse Winker, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. On a line to shortstop. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
In now, Eugenio Suarez. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First offering on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Peraza at third. Votto at second with one away. 0-2 the count to Suarez.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Eugenio Suarez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Now at the plate, Aristides Aquino. Early RBI spot for him here, and not a bad guy for the job. Currently 9th in the National League in runs batted in. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Man, that's a tough take given where we are this game, but he got away with it.
And it's fouled away. Second and third, 2 away. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Schwarber facing back. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. So a good job of pitching there as they wind up stranding 2 men in scoring position in the opening half inning. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Alex Wood will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, if Alex don't light your fire, you're working with wet wood. This is one of the top young left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Sneaky, quick, funky arm angle, 92 to 94, good curveball. One of the more underappreciated quality lefties in the game of baseball.
Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
When you're drawing up plans for your club in spring training, you'd love to have pop and power from your corner outfield spots, and they certainly have that in this guy right here.
And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Not shortstop. Javier. Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Baez will head for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Batting third, the third baseman, Chris.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Bryant. And a chance to add to his National League RBI lead if he can deliver right here.
Well, not only that, but he's also got the highest batting average right now. Definitely one to tread lightly with.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Bryant, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's had success, 6 for 14. He's also cashed in for 6 RBIs against him. Now the 2-0 home. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. Into the bleachers and gone. Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. Home run number 59 on the season as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Currently ninth in the NL in hitting entering play.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season, and he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
Ball one as he lays off below the zone. One out, nobody on. One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball two. And he held up in time, but it's strike three called, and there are two down. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He was driving in runs like crazy last month. And when you watch how he swings and how he goes about it, you're not at all surprised. I'm looking for him to generate a lot of offense in this one.
The next Cub up, Garcia. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Two out, nobody on. Grounded to short. Peraza scoops it up, and a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. Two for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this two-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 Chicago. In now for the Reds, number 17. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. And they start him out away with a called strike.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
So striding in, Scott Schebler. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Fouled off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Schwarber racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. One and one to Tucker Barnhart. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
2-2 the count.
And he lays off the curveball, so it's a full count now. The next 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Almora. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're still down. It's 2-0. Striding in, Jason Hayward having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's 4 for 14. That evens it up 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there and a strong arm.
Stepping up now, Albert Almora, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Stepping into the box, Martin Maldonado, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on its way, and no swing apparently. Ball one. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Almora leads off second with one gone in the inning. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box now, Alec Mills, fouled away. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Boy, that's a tough one right there. If you're a pitcher, Dero, you're facing the opposing pitcher and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I gotta believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Boy, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
One and one to Schwarber. A runner on first with two away. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Wood sets, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Oh, Dero, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
Into the box, Javier Baez, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Cubs are on top, 3-0. Into the box now, Alex Wood. 9-1-2 due up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. He is a heater in there for a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Jose Peraza.
Striding in once again, Jose Peraza. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate. Usually gets deposited in the seats.
In now, Joey Votto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now the 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. So a chance here to perhaps get on the board for the first time as he's into scoring position on the stolen base. And as we take a look at the Reds leaders in that category, you can see his name tops the chart. Peraza, the runner at second with 1 away. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Bryant camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Jesse Winker.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. 2 out here and a runner at second. That's inside. 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Winker in front, 3 balls and a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The batter, the third baseman.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
3-0 to him now. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Digging in to try it again, Aristides Aquino. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
He's set. The 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Well hit to right, but foul. 2 out, bases loaded. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Waiting on it is Almora. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1 ball, no strikes to count. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Schebler. 1 down.
The first baseman, number 44.
So with 1 gone here in the inning, it's time to check out the Cubs' upcoming schedule so you can plan your week around staying at home and watching Cubs baseball here with us. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman Anthony Rizzo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
The 2-1. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Still even at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Two balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Another full count pitch home. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. We got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
Into the box now, Garcia, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Winker comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. He's set. Here it comes. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Cubs strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Now to the plate, number 17. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
And that brings up Scott Schebler, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
The 2-1 is high and outside for a ball.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Nope.
He loses him on ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Tucker Barnhart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Barnhart, 28 years old. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. 3-0 now. And he misses again here. It's ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away. Stepping in, Alex Wood. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Maldonado is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Jose Peraza.
Stepping in, Jose Peraza. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 2-2 pitch. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he fouls this one off. Schebler on third. Barnhart at second with 2 gone. He spoils another one and will do it again.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4. So our situation has the bases loaded. 2 men out. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 left for Cincinnati. They trail in this one 3-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Cubs.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Almora is retired, and there's 1 away.
The catcher.
Now in the box, Martin Maldonado looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Swing and a line drive. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Victor Caratini will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Cubs. Number 7, Victor Caratini.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Winker has it in his tracks. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Back to the top of the order now. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. From the stretch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Maldonado is off at first with 2 away. And this one's in the dirt. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Now the 2-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier.
Yeah, man, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this 4th inning and maybe try to regroup for the 5th. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
Digging in once again, Javier Baez. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Wood sets. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the Jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Steven Matz answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's Chris Bryant now as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rizzo. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 3 runs already home here. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Back for more from the north side after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's really proud of the 6 walks they've earned so far, and while a lot of that falls on the opposing pitching, he appreciates his hitters' willingness to take what's being given to them. Sometimes that can be easier said than done, though.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Brad Brock, a right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here.